Hi, everybody. Debra Dixon Anderson here from Gold Wellness Circle and Light of Gold PR. And it's a little bit later than I would like to be on for my Wellness Wednesday, but I'm here and it's still Wednesday. Today, we're going to be talking about wellness and about the stress from the holidays. But let me tell you a little bit about my day. We were virtual today, my Light of Gold PR team, and it was exciting because we had our virtual alumni event. We have a really great internship training program, and we had some past interns going dating back to 2016 to jump on the call to talk to the current interns. One of which, Nia, is now my assistant. She was an intern of mine from 2019, and I hired her this year. So that just goes to show that you can't get hired from internships. So it was really wonderful to see them dating back to 2016, 2018, and 2021. And we had such a wonderful conversation where we shared about, the job market, what it's like to, leave from college and integrate now into the work world and having a job and, participating in the workforce, or some current like past interns who just were having a hard time getting jobs. And it was so wonderful to see the exchange of encouragement and support. And it's something that we always want to foster a community in all areas of Light of Gold PR, including, past interns. Always encourage them to form their own relationships and to support each other, because going through an internship at Light of Gold PR, they're going to be very, very good at what they do because we have an excellent training program. So enough about that. That was really wonderful because I got a chance to see so many young people I haven't seen in a while, and that was truly fabulous. You'll be seeing some pictures and edited video that we're going to post hopefully by the end of the week. But I did want to share that. So that kind of made my day today, was seeing, all my kids. Well, not all of them, but some of them. So that was really, truly great. So let's talk a little bit about the stress from the holidays. It's, stressful time for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. Okay. So just talking a little bit about wellness, a 2018 study actually found that 88% of Americans feel stress around the holidays. And it's really supposed to be a celebratory time, but on so many different levels, it's not. For some people, it's stressful. The holidays are highly commercialized. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with, those awkward dinners and events with family members, maybe who you don't get along with, who might be toxic, who you don't see all the time? How do you deal with that? How do you deal with the pressure of getting and giving gifts? All of that kind of stuff, and the overeating. Oh my gosh, let's. I already know my diet's going to start in January because I try my hardest. Rick, my husband, and I usually try to split some calories between us, but it doesn't always work out that way, So just a lot going on during this time. It's not an easy time. Not everybody has money, time, everything that stresses us out around this time. Is very difficult mentally. And so a lot of times you just need to practice extreme self-care, right? Or extreme radical self-care. Sometimes you have to go do a little bit extra for yourself as far as just taking care of you, just making sure you're getting some exercise in. I don't know, but I love to exercise. I feel so much better when I take a Zumba class, or if I'm working out at the gym, or if I'm walking with some friends of mine, which I do every Friday with my friends, the Feisties. Every Friday we've been walking for the past 2.5 years. We started walking really when COVID started, and we haven't let up since then. And oh, the conversations that we have on those walks is, it's just a lot of fun to be the fly on the wall during that time. So trying to get into like wellness communities, whether it's meditation. I'm also part of a meditation group. I try to make sure I get to the gym. I try to make sure that I'm walking and sharing with trusted friends or family members when I'm feeling extra stressed out or just feeling like I need to talk. I lost my mom 2 years ago this month from Alzheimer's. So every year now, starting last year, we're doing an Alzheimer's event, which is partnered with the Alzheimer's Association, and it's a fundraiser. We do that every year, but usually around this time, it's a little sad time. My mom was a very joyful person. My mom Tootie. I posted lots of pictures on different social media outlets with her. We always had a good time together, and so when she passed away, after she passed away, just lot of stress, a lot of pain, a lot of anguish, a lot of sadness. But for me, because I was coordinating everything, for her care as her caregiver, and because I was taking care of, funeral, everything, things that I've never had to do before in my life, it was extremely stressful. And once it was the dust settled and it was all over, that's when a lot of the grief came down on me. And my church in Atlanta, like I have a couple of churches. I always like to mention the Ray of Hope because they were my church for many years before I moved back to New York and to New Jersey. And I feel so blessed that she was there, and so many people from the church. Shout out to Ray of Hope and to Reverend Cynthia Hale and Jabari and Donna. They came and did my mom's service. I'm eternally grateful for that. But Reverend Donna had recommended um, grief counseling. So I signed up for a virtual grief counseling uh, workshop class that I attended every Saturday for 3 months. And it just was magical. It just helped me so much to identify feelings. So sometimes you might need a little help. So if you need help with grieving, there's help out there, so don't feel like you have to push it down. That creates all sorts of stress for yourself and health issues when you try to suppress all these feelings. So it's just really important to get that out and find a support group. There's so many support groups and ways to get support now. They're not all in person. Some of them are on Zoom, and you can find them. You could certainly Google, groups. They're all there. Whether they're on, social media or whether they're still on groups online, they do exist. So I always like to recommend getting help, if you need it. Prioritize sleep. I need to get better about that and getting more sleep. But sleep is really important. It helps us to feel better, maintaining a healthy diet. I'm still always working on that, the diet and the exercise, but the exercise, the sleep, going a little bit deeper with that this time of year makes a big difference. It just really helps with the stress and curtailing it. Exercise, activities with trusted friends and family members is really important. There are, families, I hate to say it, sometimes there's toxic family members. Sometimes we have to make certain decisions about whether to go to certain events around the holidays, because if we're always going to be feeling bad when we go, we might either need to go and go for a shorter time or decide maybe this year I'll do something a little different. And it's hard because we want to spend time with our family and our loved ones, but every now and then we all have toxic family members in our family. As much as we love them, sometimes it's hard to have healthy relationships with everybody. So I just wanted to share a little bit about grief and stress around the holidays and self-care and going a little bit deeper with that this time of year. I think is really important for us to do that. When you get a chance, visit our Gold Wellness Circle .com website. We always try to put some resources there. We try to, have groups and meet virtually sometimes and in person. So definitely check out goldwellnesscircle.com. I'm excited because our initiative that started in response to COVID, where we were doing Zumba, I was teaching Zumba classes, yoga, had all this fun stuff going on, meditation, workshops, classes. And then we just kept going with it. Everything started to open up. We started doing events in person, but now we're going to designate that as a nonprofit. So I'm super excited about Gold Wellness Circle becoming a nonprofit. I just want to mention and really lift up and hope he rests in peace, DJ Stephen Twitch, boss. He used to be Ellen DeGeneres' co-host on her show, but I really started following him on Instagram. Him and his family dancing and everything. It's just always so much fun and happiness and joy. And he committed suicide on Tuesday, and I'm very, very sad about that because it just kind of blew me away. It was like a punch to the gut, just not thinking that someone who seems so joyful, would commit suicide. So I just want to kind of bring that up because a lot of people are struggling around this time of year. And if you need help, please, if you don't feel like going to a group, you feel like calling a suicide hotline, they're out there. There's the suicideprevention.com website and the phone number. You could always check there. There's an organization called Samaritan as well. Let me get that information for everybody. So the Suicide Crisis Hotline, that number is 800-273-TALK, TALK, or 8255. I'll say that number again, is Suicide Prevention Lifeline.org. That phone number is 1-800-273-8255. And then there's also Samaritan's statewide helpline, which is 1-877-870-4673. I just wanted to throw that out there. Very sad about this, praying for his family, his wife and 3 children, 14, 6, and 3 years old. I just can't imagine what his wife Allison is going through right now. I was a fan of hers also when she was on Dancing with the Stars. It's just heartbreaking that he took his life. And, honestly, I didn't see it coming because he just always was dancing and happy and cracking jokes and, just seemed like such a fun person. So, lifting up DJ Stephen Twitch. You could Google him online. It's all over social media now and all over online. It's been on the news. I've saw it on a couple of broadcasts. Only 40 years old. And I think the hardest thing for me to grasp with this situation, with him taking his life, is just how much pain he must have been in to do this. And that is very sad that he was in that kind of pain and he didn't see a way out of it except to take his own life. So just heartbreaking. I hope he rests in peace, and praying for his family. And I just wanted to mention that if anybody is going through suicidal thoughts, please get some help. And if you're grieving this time of year, or if you just need help in general, please get the help that you need, because some of us always need, a little bit of help. And one of the things, again, that I really believe in is practicing extreme self-care, and just going all the way in with the self-care and making it non-negotiable. We'll put off sleep. We'll put off, eating correctly. We'll make excuses not to do some of the things we really want to do. And a lot of it is to take care of someone else, or to react to fires and putting those out. Maybe it's someone who's always trying to get you to do something, and maybe you're running over here and you're running over there, and you just have to remember to put the mask on yourself first. Take care of you first, because you really can't take care of anybody else. So on that note, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Debra Dixon Anderson here from the Gold Wellness Circle, our wellness initiative, and Light of Gold PR. I'm going to try to do this every Wednesday, and would love, wellness folks, healthcare professionals, any of you who want to hop on a call with me, and we could go ahead and chop it up and talk about, wellness initiatives or wellness issues that people may be having, please feel free to reach out to me. You can visit www.goldwellness.com, goldwellnesscircle.com, or lightofgoldpr.com for anybody. Anybody looking for PR marketing support. So lightofgoldpr.com. So take care, everybody. Have a great night. God bless. See you soon. Bye.